Hello, Diargos here. Welcome back to my Factorio series, a Manhattan project. In this episode, we're going to lay down the blueprints for several more nuclear power plants. So this is what I'm calling a nuclear power plant. As you can see, there's 8 reactors there and a whole bunch of turbines. I think it's like 196 or some huge number. Let's look. Now I'm kind of curious. I don't remember. I just gotta walk around it so I can actually get them all. There we go. Okay, so 196 turbines with 112 heat exchangers. Wow, 15 roboports. Not counting that one right there, so really 14. It's more than I thought. And a whole bunch of other stuff, even a radar. Pretty cool. Okay, so we're going to stagger these up. We're not going to stagger these. We're going to create columns of these. We'll have 1 or 2 more here, and then 1, 2, maybe 3 more down here, and then try to match that on the other side. I really want to keep them even numbered for symmetry. And then what we got to think about here is the only thing that really matters are the pumps, the water pumps. Let's make a few of these. And we can see that I can't, I have to be careful because I can't just put them down on top of each other, and I need to make sure that I know how far the backs are. So they're 2 by 2, right? So something I want to do is just run down here where I have this extra. I have this hole right here that I'm filling this hole in, right? So I haven't gotten to it yet. And what I want to do is experiment a little bit and just put down a few here and just kind of make sure. Here's my land. I'll start here. Okay. I know that that's too far. I don't need that much water because anything in the middle is wasted, right? It's wasted space essentially. Alternatively though, I think that would be good. Oh, 1, 2. Yeah, I don't think that'll work. Alternatively though, I could leave a gap, like a bigger gap, and then have some space in between for running. Let me look at this. Yeah, you know what? I think I want to have roadways between these actually. That makes it easier. I don't have to worry too much about cramping, because if there is a mistake, then there's just a mistake and that's fine. Like, it's just not even, basically. I can work with that. I'll try to make it even, but once again, I really wish that there was a way to, in vanilla, to dig up ground and have water under it, even if it was some long, arduous process, just anything that can fix a mistake. So here's the question. How far do I want this to go? So let's put down some markers here. So this is where the pipes are placed on this half water bit, right? And they go up to there. So those are that's the pipe. So everything else in between, this could be land. And in fact, I could put land right here, I think, as well. I think maybe it's right here. I definitely need 4 for the other pipe. So if I did like this, that could be enough for a nice walkway between, even a rail, or even 2 rails if I wanted to smush them together. I don't think I need to worry about rails coming through though. I think I'll do something like this. Yeah. Okay, let me go get some land and landfill. Okay. And what you know what I should do? Here's what I can do. So I marked it off with the chests, and then I can just go so that it's always the same. It's pretty close. Am I out of... I can just put it down right above the chest, right? There we go. So that's my, and then I can fill that in around that or something. I don't know. And then I have pipes here on this side, right? So let's see, the pipe would go right here. I think I can go one more down, actually. I mean the pump, right? Like I could go one more down here and one more down there. So that it's right there. Okay. Let's do that. So it's really where the chest is now, right there. Let's try that. Trying to be real careful here. Okay, so that kind of works. So right there, these three. That. And then fill in the land here when I'm done. The only thing is, now I've got this extra gap here. Dang it. See? It needs, I wish it was like, oh, you know what? Maybe that is the minimum. Is that the minimum it can be? Yeah, it is, because that's the minimum it can be right here. So that's fine. That's perfect, actually. That worked out perfectly. Okay. Okay, and then now here's the tricky part. I need to figure out where to stop putting land up here. How to best do this? It's gotta be exact. I could just lay down a bunch of chests. I could blueprint half of this. It might work. I just do like do that. I don't want them to actually put stuff down though. Let's do it like all right, let's do this. So we know that the pipe comes out to here. Okay. There's one. Oh, this is gonna work. Okay. Then the other pipe comes out to here. It's water. Above that. Okay, did I have that? And then I don't have to fill it in, I just need to do this. Okay. And then come over here, and it's gonna line up like that, right? So just step over a bit. Place that down. And place that one down. Okay, so this is all land in between here. Okay, thank you. I don't need you. Okay, let's grab some more landfill. I need to grab more, I think. Okay, we'll come up here. So that's land. Where the pipe is. And maybe one above it as well. I think one more. Yeah, I think it's one more because the pipe, you see this pipe is not, it's not at all over water. Whereas this one up here is slightly over water. See? So it needs to go one higher. Right there, yeah. Okay. And then this guy can get cut off here. Okay, so all that's land. And I don't know where this is going to be. Like, we're going to use water right there, so it's going to be in line with this, so I don't want to go too far out. So I'll come up like right here. Okay. So all of this can get filled in now. Yeah, I'm already out. Surprise. Okay, cool. So I think I have a good way to do this going forward as well, like with the pipes like that. I can kind of lay out a frame to fill in. Okay, let's go grab some more landfill. I'm gonna drop my chests here. Okay. Not even enough. I should send that train out this way now. I'm almost tempted to do that. It's right here is where it's sourced. It comes down the track right there. And now I'm filling in down here and over here. So I should probably extend them out. Because nowadays I keep making trips. All this used to be, you know, water. And it was easier when it was much closer. Looks like it's not filled up yet. That's because up here, the other thing I need to do is, this has like no stone anymore. It's tapped. All this was stone. You can see none of them are working anymore. Except for just a few on the fringes. Added this one, it's tapped, so. I think I'll wait. I'm not going to do another train system. I'm going to use my ore processing facility, which I haven't really described yet how I want to do that. I know how I want to do that, but I haven't talked about it, I think. I'm going to separate the ore processing from the smelting and fabrication, like just make them completely independent. Okay, we already did that part. Using the beacons and stuff that I have up there right now for smelting. So we'll have an intake area. We'll have an intake area for ores, and then they'll get stored if they're not, like, I'm not gonna have it wait. Like a belt system right now is waiting for the ore to get smelted. Okay. So now, I think we're good to go. Let's get our blueprint. Yeah. Drop all that off. Really? Okay. I'll keep that. Pick these up. And there's our final nuclear power plant blueprint, and we can just hook it up right here, I think. And moment of truth to see if my calculations were correct. They look good. They look really good. Okay, that's too far to the left. That's lined up. That's too far to the right. I'm checking to make sure that it's obviously too far to the left and too far to the right, because that's a good way to know that you're centered. It's an additional safety check before I put down something like this that's going to be annoying to fix later. Okay, everything looks good. I'm looking at the corners. I'm looking at everything else. Okay, I'm going to shift click just in case, although I shouldn't have to. Okay, and they're off. And I'm going to... Nah, this is kind of tricky because if, say they put down a reactor and then an inserter and then a requester chest and then they don't put anything else down for a while, like they don't fix this part, then that inserter is enabled. This is not disabled from the circuit logic, and it can start feeding fuel cells in right away. But I guess that's just the cost of doing business. I'm not going to worry about it too much. Okay, where are my pumps? I thought I had some more pumps. Maybe I didn't. Should go find those 20 pumps or so that I have. Some more. Okay, so we want to hook these up here. Cool. No power yet because of no lights yet. There we go. All right. Accumulators are doing well, around probably 85% there. We can actually see, we can read what this is reading, 74%. Okay. Grab these guys up, help them out a bit. They're not gonna have like the hazard concrete around like this and have a roadway right here between each one. Pretty cool. Okay, so I think what I need to do is make sure that they have all of the combinators and whatnot that they need. We can drop everything we have now just to get them going. And then I'll go get some more supplies. So they need requester chests. They need a lot of pipe. They're gonna need, I don't know, I have some chests down there with this already in there. Radar. I'll keep the pipes. Okay, I'm just gonna make a run. And just out of curiosity, would this be enough to fit? All right, so it would be enough to fit 2 rail lines if I squished them in. Not saying I want to do that, but nice to know. Okay, I'm gonna do them a favor. I'm gonna go grab a bunch of supplies because if I'm gonna be building a whole bunch of these, I need more, and bots are gonna be real slow. They're already busy constructing other things like the concrete slabs that I put down. How are we doing? I could probably add a few. I'm gonna go add a bunch more. I'm gonna add whatever's in that chest, whatever's available for the construction bots right here while I'm on my way over. Okay, that's a lot. It looks like they are not flying away. I'll take one back for us. All right. And while that's doing that, while I'm grabbing all this stuff, I want to be, let's see, I'm gonna need some of these. I'll make 10 of those. Make a whole bunch of these. I don't have this automated. And 10 of those. Some more. Okay. I should automate that stuff, but I don't use it that frequently, and they're pretty quick to make. So what do I need? I need all the nuclear stuff. Grab that. Bunch of these. 196 each, right? So I just grabbed 20 times 10. So I grabbed 200. So 2 stacks is enough for just essentially 1 nuclear plant. So we'll open this all the way up so they can get going, because they take a long time to make. I know it doesn't look like it, but they make a long time to make because not because it takes 5 seconds, but because look, they need 50 gear wheels, 50 copper, 20 pipes. It just takes, you can see it, they're not running instantly. You see what I'm saying? And that's with all of this feeding it. That's why I only have 1 with all of these. It's not. You get the idea. All right. Do we need reactors? We do. Let's open this up to like 3 of them. I don't know how many they need. And we'll open this guy up to like 2 of those. Okay. And we still need more pipes and power poles, inserters, chests, radar. Some bots delivered their reports to me. Lights, all the usual stuff. So I kind of want to finish the nuclear power plants. Get like 6 of them down, I think, at least. Or have them being built, right? Because it may take a while. And then come back up here and work on the rest of the ore intake and processing. And then from there go into all the production and the automation of every bit of the equipment that I need, like the inserters and belts and stuff like that. Okay, drop that. Let's drop you. More of you. Hey, look at that. There they go. Some more of those. Okay. I think that's put the power. I don't think I use a power switch, but we'll put that in there anyway. He needs roboports. Most of the stuff that they need, they can get from. Yeah, like all of that stuff is available in a passive provider somewhere in the base, so they can fly over there and get it. It'll just take them a while because there's no roboports right here, and they can lag out. But anyhow, I think I'm gonna end the episode here. We'll let this build. I might, in between episodes, since we've seen the process now, throw in the rest of these power plants, because all it is just filling them in now. And then in the next episode, we'll go back up to do the ore intake facility. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.